Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Where we last left off, we just got here. So, this is the King Station, and we got that stag unlocked. But we came from this direction, and I missed something that was up here intentionally because I wanted to get that stag station unlocked. But now that we've got it, let's head back up here, and I'll show you what we didn't get before. We got to go all the way to the very top of this area, which looks like we need to be on the other side to do that. Oh, there's something here too. They don't want us to get it, which is understandable. The Wanderer's Journal. Maybe if I come this way. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we're just going to the very top. And I think I'm trying to remember. I know something's up here, but I don't remember exactly what it is. It's either a charm or maybe it's a mask shard or something. We'll find out. We just got to defeat these guys first, which we can do. Maybe. As long as I don't die. How terrible would that be if this was our first death? Which it might be. Oh no! Okay, well, didn't expect that to happen. However, death is just a part of the game, and at the very least now, how many episodes have we done? A couple. We get to showcase what happens when we die. So you can see the our soul container is broken now, so we don't have access to all of the soul that we typically would. I think it's this way, yeah. And we also have to, you can tell that we are back down to 0 geo, so we have to come up here and collect our shade. So unfortunately I've got to go into the room to get it, so the fight's gonna start with him in there. But you'll see, you can hear the music for him now too. That creepy, eerie music. And when we kill him, then we'll get all our stuff back. But he essentially can do anything we can do, so he can kill us. The shade can kill us as well, if we're not careful. But I guess I forgot how many waves this room has. But like I said, death's just part of the game. It happens. And I think this should be it. Oh no, one more guy. There we go. Oh, it's a vessel fragment. Nice, so now we complete a vessel. And you'll see, like similarly with the masks, we get an extra mask, but now we get a new vessel. So we can collect more soul. All right, first death in the books. So this is where we came from, but we're actually gonna go back this direction to where we were. And I imagine probably in this episode we will get a new ability. It'll depend on how long it takes me to get there, but I imagine we can do so. Let me check our charms real quick. What do we have on? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, the Wayward Compass is not really necessary, but I'm assuming that it's helpful for you guys who are a little more unfamiliar with the game. Kind of reminds you of where we're at. All right, so now we're back in the city, but we're on the other side. So previously we were unable to get over here, and I'll show you why. And we'll go ahead and get that section unlocked for us. Just a little shortcut if we need it. I believe it's right here, yeah. So we've made it here before to this door. And you'll see how this connects. You'll remember that fountain. But we weren't able to get through here, but now we are. I'm actually gonna stop by because the shopkeeper is right here. And we've got a couple of things that we can sell, so we may as well go see him and take care of that. Let's see. Okay, nothing that we haven't sold to him before, so no new dialogue. I'll just skip through this for you guys. Okay, I sold all of our relics that we had on hand, and since we're right here, I figured I would just come over to the blacksmith and check and see if we can get an upgrade. I don't know if we have what we need, but we can double check. No. Okay, so if you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger. So I wasn't sure if he just wanted geo now or if he needed pale ore, but he does want it, so we'll have to come back when we find that. Alrighty. So now we're gonna work our way back to where we were, that stag station. Whoops. And instead of going up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Instead of going up, we're gonna go down. So there's actually some things below the City of Tears that we want to get access to. Just like many things in this game, there's a new area we want to get to because it has something that we want. In my opinion, ability that is akin to the dash. It's pretty essential in this game. I mean, all of the abilities are, but yeah, I like this one in particular. So here we are. We're gonna go down this time, and we get this big chamber here, and there's actually a lot of obstacles in the way on the way down. So I was gonna try to go slow, but as you can see, I fell a little bit. All right, so this is where we started, and yeah, we need to go all the way down, but there are a lot of traps, so we're just gonna be careful. Try and get what we can, collect out of here. Yeah, what we can get. Again, a lot of this game is just understanding like your positioning. You have to be really technical on your placements. But once you get a feel for it, you know, you can, it's not too bad. All right, here we've got a broken down elevator. And actually here we have a, another one of those dream trees. So I know we just came down, but you kind of have to activate the tree. Now let's go and see if we can get all of these. I'm not sure we can. It's hard without the ability that we're actually on our way to get right now, but I'll see what I can do. Might just be a little more difficult than what I'm used to. Whoops. Okay. There we go. And this, I believe. Okay. We got it. Can I get out of here? Yes. Oh. I don't actually know how many of those trees are in the game. Maybe 5 or 6, I would guess. You don't run into them super often, but yeah, they do give you a good amount of essence, so at least some of them do. Not all of them give a lot of essence, but they're definitely worth it just to get a little bit extra. Okay, I think we got this last one here. We should be good. Nice. Okay, so maybe questionable if that was worth it or not. I don't know. It looks like we only got about 50, maybe a little less. But now let's just work our way to the bottom and carry on our merry way. So this area is pretty creepy and eerie. Whoops. Missed that a little bit. We get a Wanderer's Journal over here. But what we're really after is even further down. I think there... I actually don't know what's in that. There's the... Oh, it's just some geo. Okay. And that's all we can do in here, but we want to come down this way. And you can probably tell it's just very quiet. Yeah, it's pretty eerie down here. Lots of black particles around. Yeah, just kind of a the deep below. Aha, but here's our famous paper. The signal of our friend Cornifer. So we're actually in the ancient basin now. So before I do that, I'll show you what it is, but let's go to talk to Cornifer first. Old caverns, these ones. Can't you just feel the weight of the kingdom above? It's a heavy thing, all right. I reckon not many'd reach these depths. We're prisoners, you and I, at least in recent history. Purchase a map of the area. Yes. All right, I'm gonna go back up to that little spot right there because we actually want to interact with something. Now, for this, I'll tell you, if you're playing this game for the first time alongside and you haven't gotten here yet, look away. Maybe skip forward a minute or so because I am going to spoil what this is. So starting now. All right, so this is a fountain where we can get a vessel shard. You can see that he's holding it right there. We have to pay a lot of money to do it. So a true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hallinest's pale king relieve you of your burden. So we drop all our geo into the fountain. Now there is a trick to this. It's actually 3,000 geo. It's not all of our geo. But if you have less than 3,000, it will take everything. So for new players, it can be very concerning to throw all your geo in here, but I know what it is. We're gonna go ahead and pay for it because we're gonna need it eventually. And yeah, we might as well get it sooner rather than later. Okay, welcome back. Those of you who avoided the spoilers. Before we go off to the right, we're gonna head this way because yeah, what we're after is over here. A toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Insert geo. Yes. Now we are getting to a part of the game where I may not be strong enough. I'm going pretty quickly through all of this and I may be going a little bit too quick. I may not be strong enough, but we'll try and see what we can do. So we're coming up on a boss here and it's not that it's a difficult boss, but there's a difficult aspect to him. So I'll just see what we can do. No promises. If we die, we die. It's not a big deal. We don't have a ton of geo anyways, but yeah, we'll try to get in here. If we can get this done, then that would be great. But if not, I may have to come back a different time and try again after powering up a little bit. Specifically, there's one charm that would really be super helpful for this particular boss. One charm that I'm looking for, as well as like upgrading my nail. The nail may just be a little too weak at the moment, but to get to the boss, we have to go through this pretty annoying stretch. It can get pretty difficult to avoid all of these, but yeah, it is what it is. But there is something down here for us in here. Another simple key. Cool. And I'll show you as well, like we mentioned the dream nail. We can still use the dream nail to read the minds of these bugs that have died. So that one says mine down there. Yeah, this is the room that I don't really like a lot, but okay, we got a little lucky there. That one usually gives me some trouble. All right, we're just gonna brute force through these. And we should be good. Before we go there, because that's the... oh, maybe we're not good yet. Hold on. Is there a little bit more? That goes back down where we were. Oh no, we are good. We are good. So we got to get this unlocked. And just because, like I said, I'm not too sure how we'll do with this boss, I am going to go back and heal up. It may not be super necessary, but it's easy to go rest at this bench and just get our health back real quick. So we might as well do it. I'll explain a little bit about a little bit more about what I'm talking about when we get to this boss, because like I said, he's not terribly difficult, but there are some tools we don't have that would make it a lot easier in case we have some trouble. But here he is, the lost kin. Our spells are probably going to be pretty valuable in this fight. I'll have to utilize them a lot. Because our nail is not super strong. Oh, not the lost kin, the broken vessel. Sorry. So, these are the things I was talking about as being a little annoying. You can see that he'll spawn in those little orange ghosts. And if we're not one-hitting them, which luckily we are, it can be pretty annoying to deal with those. However, there is a charm. I won't give it away, but there's a charm that would help with that if we needed it. Oh. Nothing to worry about, people. Nothing to worry about. Not a difficult boss. We just had to use their spells. I will say though, we've got the Shaman Stone, which boosts the power of those spells, so that's probably why. And I think, yeah, we want to go down here. And this is what we're after. All right, we consumed the Monarch wings. Press A while in the air to flap the wings. Use these ethereal wings to sail above enemies and discover new paths. So we got our double jump, which is huge. It's so nice. Such an essential ability to have. And one thing that you may or may not have noticed if you've played this game before or not, whenever you get a new ability, the area that it asks you to go to, you're unable to get out of without the ability. So for example, this, we did not previously had the double jump, and if we come down here, we can no longer get out of here without having the double jump. And you'll find the same to be true for the dash, the wall climb, and the the descending dark that we've got now. You need those abilities to get out of the area, which is just such a fascinating detail that was really well done. And right away we're going to use this double jump to come up here. There is something we want up here. Oh, that's right. So we actually we do not one-shot the ghosts when they spawn naturally, but we do in the broken vessel fight. So see, these guys take 2, but they were taking 1 in the fight, which makes a little more sense. All right, I gotta remind myself how to do this one. Yeah, there we go. I think we can go this way. Or no, okay. And for this, we do something similar. Yeah. And we get a grub. We should honestly go back and check on the grub room, see what we can get out of there. We actually might get something pretty valuable, depending on how many we have so far. We can go check shortly. I'm going to skip over this bench because we're actually about to find another one right over here. So we went to the right, or excuse me, we went to the left to start, and now we're going to go head to the right, and we'll find this new area. So this is the palace grounds. I'll just stop here just to show off this a little bit. This is a corpse in white armor. And if I hit him with our dream nail, nothing happens, but you see there is some essence floating around him. So it seems like we don't have access just yet to that. But behind this, we'll find a bench and a stag. And I'm pretty sure this is the only stag station. Actually, no, that's incorrect. Never mind. I was going to say the wrong thing. All right, let's grab this stag. I'll put the wayward compass back on for you guys, just for those of you who are still learning about the game so you can follow on the map. And let's take a look here. So let me see. We've got access to that. Let's actually go to the grub room right now. Let's go up there and see. It's right there. Let's see what if there's anything to have up there. Oh, hold on. Ah, many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the stag nest, the place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll find that nest. Ah, I would like that very much. All right, so yeah, the stag is looking for his lost stag nest. And if we keep unlocking his stations, then he'll hopefully be able to remember how to get there. Before we go to the grub room, let's just check in here. Because, yeah, we actually... So Cornifer doesn't appear in the resting grounds, but we can come here and purchase a map for that area right here. And we're all out of cash, so that's all I'm going to do for now. Aha, so here we are in the Forgotten Crossroads, which you'll notice is now called the Infected Crossroads. So something is going on. This previous little mosquito has turned into a big one that now explodes when he dies. You'll notice all of the orange veins and goop running around everywhere, and these characters have changed as well. And if you can't tell just by me hitting them, they're a lot more beefy now too. And I believe they'll explode as well. Yeah. So they take a lot more hits now. So the crossroads has been infected, but by what? We do not know just yet. All right, you can see all the grubs we've gotten. Quite a few more. Let's see what the grub father gives us. Some geo to start. More. Oh, and a mask shard. Nice. We're getting started on our second extra mask. More geo, and this is a charm grub song. Let's look at that. Contains the gratitude of freed grubs. Gain soul while taking damage. Nice. Looks like he's got another item here for us. A rancid egg. Okay. Not super helpful. Okay, cool. So it looks like that's all we get for now. About 1,000 geo, charm, and a rancid egg. And the mask shard is pretty strong. Let's see. Before we go anywhere else, I'm actually just gonna clear up another item that we can address while we're here. So previously we went this way into the green path, but actually if we come down, I probably did not signify this door before, but there's a hidden little area right here we can go into. And we do have some infected bugs in here too, but it shouldn't be a big problem. This area is, well, actually, we could have come here in the very beginning of the game. This is accessible right at the start. However, like when we get to this section here, like without the wall jump, you have to pogo off of all those spikes, and it's just hard. It's doable, but it's difficult. So I tend to avoid this until I get a little bit further in. There's nothing back here other than some soul, and I'm definitely going to use it, so I'm just going to come gather this before we get started, and then I can unlock this for, I don't think I'll ever use that, but we'll just go ahead and unlock it. All right, we're coming up on another boss here that will give us a pretty good gift. This is the Brooding Maulik. And I think that this is one of my least favorite bosses in the game. She's pretty annoying. Not super enjoyable, in my opinion, but also not a super difficult boss, but as you can see, I got pretty low, so yeah, if you're not careful, it can get dangerous. But we also get a mask shard from this as well. And like I said, you can do this at the beginning of the game. I just prefer to wait a little bit. And you'll notice this room, this is where we first met Cornifer, right up in here. All right, before I end off, I know we're coming to the end of this episode. Let me actually get to where I'm thinking we'll go next, just to show you what we're going to be doing, and then we'll call it. So I'm coming back into the green path, and let me. What's the best way of getting there? I'm trying to remember. I'm just gonna keep moving forward until it all clicks for me, which I'm sure it will. This is the room. This has a bench in it. Yep, just up there. This is where we first saw Hornet. She went this way, which we've never actually been in here, so. And let me see. actually missed this before. Or maybe I couldn't get up here. I don't know. Oh no, yeah, I didn't come this way before. Here we go, here we go. All right, I got it. Oh, maybe. Yeah. We're getting close. We just need to go up from here. All right, you'll remember, wait a second. Oh yeah, up one more. One more room. You'll remember this place because we met someone up here. When we came up here before, we went this direction and then we met Zote. Zote was captured by that big bug right up here. Or somewhere in that direction. May not have been exactly there, but now we're gonna work over this way. And yeah, this is probably a good stopping point. So we're gonna enter into a new area here, starting here in the next episode. But yeah, hope you guys are still enjoying this. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I absolutely love this game and it's so hard to put down. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.